Sun Yang is a Chinese Olympic and world record-holding distance swimmer. He is the first Chinese male swimmer to win an Olympic gold medal, winning 3 such medals in freestyle events. Sun swam for China at the 2008 Olympics. At the 2010 Asian Games, he won the men's 1,500 meters freestyle in an Asian record. This swimmer and his 2 other medals at the Games were cited in his being named the Rookie of the Year at the 2010 CCTV Sports Awards. At the 2011 World Championships, Sun broke the world record in the 1,500 meters freestyle, set by Grant Hackett in 2001 and the longest-held world record in swimming at the time it was broken, and the only men's swimming record to not have been beaten during the tech suit era. He won the 400 meters and 1,500 meters freestyle at the 2012 Summer Olympics, becoming the first Chinese man ever to win an Olympic gold medal in swimming. At the 2012 Olympics, Sun and Michael Phelps were the only male swimmers to win 2 individual titles. He won the 200 meters freestyle at the 2016 Summer Olympics, as well as a silver medal in the 400 meters freestyle. In May 2014, Sun was banned for 3 months by the Chinese Swimming Association after testing positive for the stimulant trimethazidine, which had been added to the World Anti-Doping Agency banned list 4 months earlier. Sun stated that he was prescribed the stimulant by a doctor to treat heart palpitations he has suffered since 2008, and claimed to have been unaware that it had been newly added to the banned substances list. In January 2015, World Anti-Doping Agency reclassified and downgraded trimethazidine from stimulant to modulator of cardiac metabolism. The drug, however, remains a banned substance as of 2016. Swimming career. Although Sun Yang had been swimming for several years, his international breakthrough happened at the 2008 Beijing Olympics. At the age of 16, Sun placed 28th in the 400 meters freestyle, unable to reach the final. He rebounded from this by qualifying 7th fastest for the 1,500 meters freestyle in a time of 14 minutes 48 seconds and 39 milliseconds. In the final, he would go on to swim much slower and finish last in the Olympic final. This was just beginning of his career, as the following year at the World Championships in Rome, he would go on to win his first international medal with a bronze in the 1500 freestyle with a time of 14 minutes 46 seconds and 84 milliseconds. He also placed 18th in the 400 freestyle. 2010 Asian Games. Sun Yang's big breakthrough happened at the 2010 Asian Games. Here, Sun won gold medals in the 1500 freestyle, 4 times 200 freestyle relay, and silver medals in the 200 and 400 freestyle. On note, his 1500 freestyle time of 14 minutes 35 seconds and 43 milliseconds was a new Asian record and the second fastest time in history, only second to Grant Hackett. This led many to believe that Sun would inevitably break Hackett's hallowed mark. 2011 World Aquatics Championships. On the first day of competition, Sun placed second in the 400 freestyle, losing to Park Tae-Hwan in a time of 3 minutes 43 seconds and 24 milliseconds. 3 days later, he would go on to win his first World Championship title in the 800 freestyle with a time of 7 minutes 38 seconds and 57 milliseconds. After a day of rest, he would go on to anchor the China team to a bronze medal in the 4 times 200 freestyle relay. On the final day of competition, Sun competed in the 1500 freestyle. Hailed as the favorite for the event before the race, Sun Yang won with the time of 14 minutes 34 seconds and 14 milliseconds, 10 seconds ahead of the rest of the field. With the time, Sun Yang also broke the world record previously set by Grant Hackett, 14 minutes 34 seconds and 56 milliseconds, which stood for 10 years before Sun's feat. 2012 Summer Olympics. Coming into the Games, Sun was a favorite in the 400 meters and 1,500 meters freestyles, as well as a medal contender in the 200 meters freestyle. In his first event on day 1, the 400 meters freestyle, Sun won in a time 3 minutes 40 seconds and 14 milliseconds, becoming the first Chinese male swimmer to win a gold medal at the Olympics. Of note, his time was also the third fastest in history, 0.07 sec off the world record, and a new Asian record. After a day of rest, he competed in the 200 meters freestyle. In the final, he raced himself to a silver, tying with Park Tae-Hwan in a time of 1 minute 44 seconds and 93 milliseconds, a new national record. The following day, Sun would anchor the Chinese team to a bronze in the 4x200 freestyle relay, the first ever in the event. After the relay, he would not be back in the pool until the final day of competition, where he would compete in his best event, the 1500 freestyle. After easily breezing into the final as the fastest qualifier, it seemed as though he would win by a long shot. At the initial lineup on the starting blocks, a step-down command was issued due to noises from the crowd, but instead of stepping back, Sun reacted by diving in. However, it was quickly determined this was not a full start since it was a step-down command. Thus, Sun was allowed back in the competition. He went on to win the race in a time of 14 minutes 31 seconds and 2 milliseconds, a new world record by over 3 seconds and over 8 seconds ahead of second-place finisher Ryan Cochran. These results made Sun the most successful Chinese male swimmer in Olympic history. Sun was the first swimmer to win the 400 and 1,500 double since Vladimir Salnikov at the 1980 Olympics in Moscow. His final 50 meters of the race was at 25.68, nearly 2 seconds faster than second-place finisher Ryan Cochran. 2013 World Aquatics Championships. After a rough year of training and disputes with his coach, Sun was back in action at the World Championships. On the first day of the competition, Sun Yang improved on his silver, showing that the last World Championships by winning gold in the 400 meters freestyle, with a time of 3 minutes 41 seconds and 59 milliseconds. While it was nearly a second and a half off his Olympic winning time from the previous year, he was still over 3 seconds ahead of the second-place finisher Kosuke Hagino. 2 days later, Sun was able to retain his title in the 800 meters freestyle with a time of 7 minutes 41 seconds and 36 milliseconds. It was his second gold medal in this championships and the 100th gold medal won by China in the World Aquatics Championships history. On day 6 of the meet, Sun was given the task of anchoring the 4x200 meters freestyle Chinese relay team. China barely slid into the final at 8th place, but many thought Sun would be a huge benefit to the team, as China was the previous bronze medalists in this event at the last World Championships. Going into the final leg, China was in 5th, over 2 seconds behind France and Japan. This huge difference in time meant it would take a huge leg to go by these teams for the bronze medal, but Sun was able to overtake both teams in the end with a time of 1 minute 43 seconds and 16 milliseconds, nearly 2 seconds faster than the second fastest. Even taking the relay exchange out of this time, it is still over a second faster than Yang's flat start time of 1 minute 44 seconds and 93 milliseconds. On the final day of the competition, Sun repeated his title as Olympic and world champions in the 1,500 meters freestyle by beating Ryan Cochran again. despite a time of 10 seconds slower than his world record finish in 2012 Olympics. By doing so, Sun becomes the first swimmer since Australian Grant Hackett, and second in the history, to win all 3 long-distance gold medals in freestyle in a single World Championships game. Post-2013 season, a month after the World Championships in Barcelona, Sun would go on to compete in China's 12th National Games, which are held every 4 years. At this competition, Sun was vying to become the first man of all time at the competition to win 7 gold medals. In order to win 7 gold medals, Sun would have to add the 100 meters freestyle to his repertoire, typically an event reserved for sprinters. Sun, however, ended up signing up for the event. With the Games holding the same schedule as the Olympics, he first competed in the 400 meters freestyle. He won in 3 minutes 43 seconds and 68 milliseconds, over a second ahead of Hao Yun. The following day he won the 400 meters freestyle relay event, swimming the anchor leg in 48.14. This type of time in a world record-holding distance swimmer is relatively unheard of. He followed his performances the next day by setting a new Asian record in the 200 meters freestyle with a 1 minute 44 seconds and 47 milliseconds, about half a second faster than what he went in London. This time was a follow-up to the 1 minute 43 seconds and 16 milliseconds anchor leg he had swum on the 800 meters freestyle relay in Barcelona. He showed off his versatility the next day when he won bronze in the 100 meters freestyle, getting under 49 for the first time in 48.94. Sun Yang had lost a month of his stipend and barred from competitive events beginning in early November for an indefinite time, after it was discovered that he was driving without a license following a fender bender in which a bus rear-ended a relative's Porsche Cayenne that he was illegally operating. He has since made a public apology, stating that he should have been a role model as an athlete and public figure, but failed in my responsibility. Doping ban. In May 2014, Sun was banned for 3 months by the Chinese Swimming Association after testing positive for the stimulant trimethazidine, which had been added to the World Anti-Doping Agency banned list 4 months earlier. Sun stated that he was prescribed the stimulant by a doctor to treat heart palpitations he has suffered since 2008, and was unaware that it had been newly added to the banned substances list. In January 2015, World Anti-Doping Agency reclassified and downgraded trimethazidine from stimulant to modulator of cardiac metabolism. The drug, however, remains a banned substance as of 2016. There was some controversy as the CHINADA did not report the failed test of the subsequent ban until after it had been served, which contravened World Anti-Doping Agency rules. In the ensuing fallout, Sun was stripped of his win in the 1,500 meters freestyle at the Chinese Nationals and banned from training in Australia. 2014 China Spring Nationals. Sun Yang has made a comeback in his first post-suspension event in the 2014 China Spring Nationals, where he has picked at least 1 gold medal in the men's 200 meters freestyle. At the 2015 World Aquatics Championships in Kazan, Sun won the 400 meters and 800 meters freestyle, as well as a silver medal in the 200 meters freestyle. In the 1,500 meters freestyle, in which he was 2-time defending champion, he did not appear at the start, later citing chest pain during warm-up. At the World Championships, Sun was accused by Brazilian coaches of assaulting one of the female swimmers, Larissa Oliveira. Pinto da Silva also noted that the Canadian came over to me and said, "He has already bothered my swimmers." The South African said he bothered the swimmers when they were swimming. 2016 Summer Olympics. Sun won the 200 meters freestyle at the 2016 Summer Olympics, his first major international title in this event. He also won a silver medal in the 400 meters freestyle, finishing 0.13 behind Mac Horton of Australia. However, Sun failed to qualify for the 1,500 meters freestyle final. The lead-up to the 400 meters freestyle was marred by controversy, as Sun was accused of splashing water into rival Horton's face during practice, and Horton responded by twice calling Sun a drug cheat in reference to the 2014 failed test. Horton's Twitter and Facebook accounts were flooded by angry tweets and comments from mainland Chinese users, while the head of China's Olympic mission demanded an apology, which was turned down by their Australian counterpart. Further controversy came when the nationalistic, state-run newspaper Global Times offered scathing editorials attacking the country of Australia. On the other hand, an op-ed piece from the Chinese newspaper Changjiang Daily called for calm and indicated that the dispute was only between the two athletes and should not become a conflict between the two countries. Major achievements: 2006 National Winter Championships, first 400 meters, 1,500 meters free. 2006 National Marathon Swimming Tournament, first 10 kilometers free. 2007 National Champions Tournament, second 400 meters, 1,500 meters free. 2007 National Championships, first 1,500 meters free. 2007 National Intercity Games, first 1,500 meters free. 2008 Good Luck Beijing Swimming Olympic Qualification, second 400 meters free. 2008 Olympics, 28th 400 meters free, 8th 1,500 meters free. 2009 World Championships, 3rd 1,500 meters free. 2010 Asian Games, first 1,500 meters free. 2011 World Aquatics Championships, first 1,500 meters free, first 800 meters free, second 400 meters free. 2012 Summer Olympics, first 400 meters free, first 1,500 meters free, second 200 meters free. 2013 World Aquatics Championships, first 400 meters free, first 800 meters free, first 1,500 meters free. 2014 Asian Games, first 400 meters free, first 1,500 meters free, second 200 meters free. 2015 World Aquatics Championships, first 400 meters free, first 800 meters free, second 200 meters free. 2016 Summer Olympics, first 200 meters free, second 400 meters free. Personal bests: key as equals Asian record, near equals national record, WR equals world record, or equals Olympic record. Personal life: Sun was born in Hangzhou, Zhejiang, China. His father, Sun Quanong, was an outstanding volleyball player. Because his mother's surname is Yang, he was named Sun Yang. He wanted to be a singer in his childhood, and his favorite singer is Avril Lavigne. In a press conference held by the Zhejiang Institute of Sports on the 4th of February 2013, Sun Yang was formally criticized for his behaviors. The institute also enforced disciplinary actions on Sun, temporarily banning him from any business-related activities. This came after Sun Yang's constant appearances in sponsored events and the exposure of his relationship with his girlfriend, which, according to sources, resulted in missed training sessions as well as Sun's fallout with his coach Zhou Zhijin. On the 3rd of November 2013, Sun Yang was caught driving without license following an accident in Hangzhou. He was ordered to be detained for 7 days by the police and fined 5,000 yuan. On the 6th of November, State General Administration of Sports published a statement, said Sun temporarily banning him from any business-related activities, national teams camp and from joining any games. On the 24th of April 2014, Sun had his endorsement and business-related ban lifted as a result of good behavior. The lifting of the ban came at the same time that longtime coach Zhou Zhijin resigned from his coaching duties due to health concerns. In July 2014, Sun Yang graduated from Zhejiang University with bachelor's degree in physical training. In spare time, Park is a good friend of South Korean swimmer Park Tae-Hwan. Although both of them are worldwide top-class swimmers, they achieve precious friendship.